Okay, so there's a whole bunch to talk about. They're on the verge of releasing their next major update, and I got to see a list of some of the things that are going to be in it, and oh my gosh. But first, railroads are a thing, and that's not good enough. I need it to be higher. As high as I can. Okay. Like that. So what this is, what you're looking at right now, is obviously part of my train system, and I'm hoping I understand how these signals work. I went with chain signals. Hopefully, if I understand blocking correctly, and I'll explain it when I actually have trains on the track. If I understand this correctly, I've set it up so no trains can crash into each other, and trains should be able to get in any direction they need to be. Oh, hoping I'm not treating it too much like other games that have rails. I hope I'm not forgetting specific details unique to this one. I think this will work. So this would be the north one. I need to put one of those on each side. And while I'm doing that, you know, all this trouble I went through with my logic system, the crazy nonsense I had to do to sense when the power's out, for example, well, that's not a thing I need to worry about come the next patch. I could just hook the logic system straight up to an accumulator and be done with it. It'd just sense when we're low on power. Oh, I could set it to how much power's in the accumulator. It would have been perfect. So, finally, that will be a thing. You'll be able to see which wires are connected to what. God, the list of improvements to the logic system are amazing. It will be way more convenient and easy to work with. Well, I was gonna set one of these here, but it looks like this place is a little busy at the moment. Maybe our rail line on this side will be later. Yeah. We're gonna go put one down south and one east. So, of course, there's going to be more little patches everywhere that need to be sorted out. I think, though, the south line is going to go around here. Excuse me. I meant down here. Ah, there we go. See, I left a marker exactly where it should be. Isn't that great? Is this good? Okay, hold on. Ugh, I have a power line stuck on it. That's not supposed to be there. God, they had so many cool little things relating to the logic system. I think I already mentioned that I discovered the joys of beacons. No, I didn't mention that. I've discovered the joys of beacons. They're amazing. I'll get up there and show you, like, what it can do. My facility is not even slightly designed to accommodate their amazingness. Unfortunately, although future projects will definitely include them, for now I just have to be content with, you know, future projects will include them. It's amazing. Wait till you see these things. It didn't do at all what I imagined it would do. In fact, I don't know why it's called a beacon, because it's not a beacon. Oh! On the list of new things a logic circuit can do, it could be attached to a, it'll be allowable to attach to a transport belt to just shut a belt off. Instead of all the crap I had to do running lines everywhere to all of my, it would have been so much easier than what I did. I'm gonna have to do a video just on the logic circuits later. I'll have to do a whole video on just how amazing they are and what they can and can't do. So the idea is trains will be able to switch between these two lines freely, and this system, boy, I wish I had bridges. I left a post here. Just take that out. Well, I could move it down, though it would get in the way of this node later. far down? What if I put it here? This seems okay. Is that okay? Yeah, I could do that. Okay, okay. Yes, okay. We'll just, move this real quick. See, now these robots, they're the greatest thing ever, and I love them. I know I've said that before, but they're just amazing. They're just absolutely amazing. Pick up this. Saves so much time. I'll leave just a little bit of track so that I can see. Keep going. Keep going. Crap, there's an undo. Aha, undo. If you hold down shift, you can undo. Because I don't want those robots flying by and taking these parts someplace stupid. Because they'll just stick them someplace stupid on me. I have no control of them at all. I need that stone quarry. Actually, I am... Well, it shouldn't surprise you to know, given the amount of wall that I've built, that I'm having a terrible stone shortage. Like a crisis of not having stone. Go away! My personal robots will pick this up because I need to do this. Okay. Here. Is that in line? Looks like it. Boop. And I'll take that pole off the edge. Now, I could be slightly more efficient about this if I were to put a box. Hey guys, get to work. If I were to just put a box and a RoboPort down, and put everything that they need to work in the box. Okay, good, good, good. Roast! Pick them up. Pick them all up! Okay, I think we've got this laid out. Now, one interesting strategy I may attempt, to just for fun, like not for serious, but at least one of my outposts, I'm going to try the train defense. The most silly, ridiculous defensive measure ever. I don't know if it will work on the really big ones or not, but so one of my subscribers used this defense and told me about it. He invented it, I should say. Well, possibly somebody else had come up with it before, who knows. But he created it. He came up with it for his own benefits. Anyway, the idea is you put... There you go. You put a train track around your base, and you use that to just run over any aliens, anything that tries to come at you. Okay. Now, I'm going to slap down one more. Then I'm going to run, I'm going to stop the, no, I'm going to show you beacons. Then I'm going to stop the video recording, and I'm going to run around and lay tracks that connect all of this. It's just going to be a ring around the base, or a box. Yeah, a ring might be a little bit cooler, but no. I don't believe in being cool. I do boxes! Oh dear. I'll have to figure out some mess with my belts. Good news is, unlike transport belts that are always moving in a direction, a rail line is just any direction. Is that okay? What's the problem? Oh. You just have to complain because there's a power pole in your way. Okay, so what does the beacon actually do? Do I have one on hand? Do I have the supplies to make one? Let me see. I need some red chips. Well, bring me some red chips, guys. How do I make a red chip? I need plastics. We'll get that in a sec. Let me just say. There it is. Bring me plastics. Now, in theory, I need to stand here, perhaps? Where are they? They should be bringing me plastic. I guess my logistic bots are on coffee break. But you know what I see? If there wasn't this pipe filled with acid in my way, I see red chips. There we go. Okay. That red and green chips sharing the same line is still the most inefficient thing about my entire base. Okay. Building a beacon. So I can talk to you about beacons while I go. Okay. Build this crap for me while I brag about the awesomeness that is beacons. Okay. Alright. This is amazing. Like, this changes... Well, I can't say it changes everything, but I would have designed everything differently if I had known about this at the start, which is part of the joy of discovery. Okay. So, let's go over here. And let's slap down a beacon. Okay, I assumed, wrongly, that what this would do would be that I would attach a red or green line to it, and it would somehow transmit part of my network someplace else. So that I could set up a logic network and then just transmit it over to here and, you know, without wires. That's not what it does. You just imagine my confusion when I opened this up and... Module slots? What, I can stick modules in it? Why would I want to speed it up or make it more efficient? Well, so I immediately went for the module I'm most interested in, the one I really like. The productivity module. It's all like, nope. Why not? Okay. So here's what this does. It doesn't do anything until you plug one of these in. Speed or efficiency. Now, energy consumption down 30%, speed plus 20%. Okay. I don't know that that actually affects its energy consumption. I'm certain it doesn't affect its speed. However, anything, for example, you see this little... It's such a tiny area, though. It's not... It's a really crappy small area, because this is a basic beacon, and we don't have good beacons yet. They don't exist in the game yet. So, what this is doing is anything within this yellow area is being affected by these two effects. Although, you see it's a 20% speed. Well, if you look down here in the corner, if I move my mouse off of it, it goes away. If you look over here, while I'm holding the mouse here, you see it says speed plus 10%. It's not giving you the full effect. It's only giving you a partial effect. Like half. Yeah, half of the effect. So it should be 15% now, yeah. Okay. Any buildings in that zone are impacted by that. So... Isn't this a rock? Oh, I guess it's not a rock. It looked like a rock. Okay. So, let's say that I had sitting next to it a... I don't know if a Roboport's affected by this, but we'll see. Guess not. Guess not a Roboport. I'm sorry. If I put this... If it was next to this assembly machine would now be using less energy. If I had a bunch of assembly machines all around it, they'd all benefit from those mod packs. Look, just take this trash away from me so I can give my demonstration. Thank you. Get out of there. Okay, I have a couple of them in play already, so I'll show you what I mean, like in... I'll give you a proper example of this in action, because it's amazing. So, it affects a lot of things. In fact, I don't even know what all it affects yet, because I haven't played with it enough. It will not use the pink ones that I love, unfortunately. That is completely ruled out. Just won't take them. Of any category. I tried. But, check this out. Over here, I have two of them in play. They are running speed 3s. And they're impacting everything around them. Obviously, I could... This node is running low. Reason I need to expand. However, in future places... Oops. Give me that back for a sec. Where was that? Where'd it go? There it goes. This one can keep working. Let me stop ripping things up foolishly. Okay, so... It's speeding up these three. And you can see... They're running 3 of the productivity modules, which would penalize their speed by 45%, but thanks to this, they're still a plus 5%, whereas their neighbors are minus 45. That's amazing. That's an incredible production boost. Or I could make their energy cost go way down. However, I'm dubious of the energy cost thing, because... There's only 2 of these in my factory right now. I'm only running 2 of them, and they're already using up 957 kilowatts of power. They're using more power than 1,300 arms. Like, they're just hogs. Like, I don't know how much this is going to be when I build, well... We can do the math. I have 1,000 of these, by the way, now. 1,000 lasers in play. Radar, of course, always drains a lot. Let's see. The accumulators are kind of messing with how much energy production and stuff are going with. When they stop recharging, we'll see how things really look. But... basically 60 of these would be using as much power as the roboports, which are my biggest drain on power. Just 60 of them. And with the electric furnaces, all of the assembly machines, and all of the mining equipment that this could factor into, I could be running hundreds of them. I will have to think about my entire power system before I dare mass these. And also the mod packs themselves are kind of a pain to get to. Mod packs are probably the most difficult thing in this game to make right now. Alright, so we're going to make a loop, a square loop, still a loop, even if it's a square, for my railroads, and then I'll kick back on when we've got that, and we move on. That's basically the final finishing touch to Robotropolis, and then it's all expanding out and mining. And just look at this touch, this detail. All these trees have been killed by my pollution, apparently, and all these, you can just see the line where it stops. So, we got plenty of resources in our land. I've actually been thinking about it a lot. I was going to build my first oil train. I have the barrels and supplies, but when I look at how the barrels actually work, you have to you can't just have... It's not like Transportation Tycoon. I can't just have an oil tanker on my train. No. I have to put the oil in barrels. I have to use an assembly machine, to put the oil into the barrels, then I have to have another one that takes the oil back out of the barrels. And for now, I think it's better that I just, at least the stuff that's inside my walls. Outside the walls will be another matter, but for now, I think I'm just gonna put the pumps in and run the pipes straight into the other pipes that I've got and just make it all part of the same oil network. Also, I put radars all along the lower edge. They're scanning out further and further from me so I can see more and more of this world. There's plenty left to exploit. Alright. Track laying time. And so I come upon my first difficulty. Transport Tycoon would have let me build a bridge. Oh well. Let's see what we can do. I could try to direct it through like this. Or I could, instead of preserving this spacing where it's not strictly necessary, I could wedge them together through here and then spread them back out on the other side. I don't think I need this spacing, except when they want to change lanes, so this should be a perfectly acceptable compromise here. If I do it like this... Okay. Oops. This should work. Boy, you know what I wish I could do? Oh, that's interesting! If I hold down Shift, the robots come out and lay the thing for me. I mean, that's not what I wanted, but that's pretty cool. No, I was thinking in like a Photoshop-y kind of way, like I hold down Shift and I go... I was thinking I'd just do like that, click and click, but still, being able to lay lines like that, that's interesting. I can use this. Okay. We gotta figure out what their spacing's supposed to go back to now, which is, oops, what this handy thing is for here. Yeah, like that. Okay. Well, I run down this side. Yes, perfect. Okay, here's where it's supposed to come back together now. Oops. Okay. Whoop. Get this out of my way. Okay. Should be... that? Yes! Perfect! And here. And aside from it being slightly strange for the trains to take this tiny detour... Oops. Crap. Functionally, everything should be perfect. There. Alright! And there we have this bit. I've only got a little further to go. Seeing what I can do about this one, I just tore up the whole line here. And I think... well, I don't even need to do that. What I need to do is this. What's the problem? Why not? Something's blocking me. What is it? What's blocking me? Seriously, what is the obstruction? Oh. Okay, I guess that's a pretty good obstruction. Crap! I'll have to go get a shorter blueprint for this. We're redesigning this station on the fly here. I think I can do it, but delete that. I'll need a much shorter chomp here. I intentionally spaced this stuff the way I did for a train with 5 cars on it, because that's the size of train I work in. Whoops. So, can I get... I hope there's enough room for all of this. Hope, 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 hope. Otherwise, I will have to think carefully about what I do next. If I have to redesign stuff, I'll probably end up putting one of these on around in this area, if it won't fit. But let's see first. Oh good, it all fits. It's all perfect. Okay. I don't actually need this blueprint anymore. I'll still need this one though. I'll just stick that there. Okay. Now, yes. Okay, so when the train comes back, I didn't tear anything up, did I? There it goes. Working so far. I just need to get some more arms going, and I'll do that. I don't necessarily need this many cars on the train for what little is left. Just stick that to there for the moment. We'll get this going a little further in a second. Finish what we were doing here. Okay. Now... I should be okay to do this. Okay, that's as far as we can go. This might be entirely acceptable, though. So far as this is concerned. In fact, a lot of the nonsense that I had built to help handle the overflow isn't even necessary anymore, as there's less and less going on in this station as these things get shut down one by one. So, yes, I think everything is good here. And now that I can see what's running, I can pull up the ones that don't do anything anymore. Which is most of them. The only area... We gotta get to new horizons here, and we will be very soon. There's a reason my plant is hardly running at all. Still as much as 14,000 in some of these nodes, though. They are surprisingly deep and rich. I could get another beacon in and speed it up further, perhaps. Let's test that. What happens if I have 2 beacons and they're covering the same area? Okay. I'm going to give you efficiency and speed. Now, 10% speed boost is what this adds. Oh my gosh, they overlap. It works. Oh, how many beacons could I stack together? This warrants further investigation later, when we're done with our most important thing, the rails. I need to get rid of some ore. Fine. Just trash it. Take it wherever, I don't care. Alright, we are almost done with the rail lines. Then I can start testing them and making sure that... And I need to go run off and pick up more tracks. So, and here we are. You know what I'd like to know? how can I possibly possess the technology capable of producing these portable fusion reactors and yet somehow not have the capacity to build giant fusion reactors instead of these massive fields of solar panels? Just have a fusion reactor that I just plop down. It runs day and night. Okay. So, this is coal. Let's go ahead and attach a coal line. It just plugs right in now. Everything should just be real easy at this point. Oh, come on. Except for the fact that I have to kind of guess at how much distance I need. There, that'll work. I keep pushing T by accident when I mean to push E. No, R. Oh, whatever. Anyway. There we go. I should probably have more coal lines plugged into things, but for the moment, this will do. For the moment, this will do. The oil lines, they need to plug into stuff, but we're not going to do those just yet. We're going to do a test to see if all my trains crash together in spectacular fashion. Or if they actually just kind of drive around and do their thing. Alright. Question. Which line is this? South. Okay. Oops. No. This is south over here. What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? Okay. Because of course south would be over there. What was I thinking? Okay. Now, we'll just kinda... Oh, we'll just remove one. I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, like that. Not everything will be pretty. I'm an engineer, not an artist. Shit, I needed to go one. Why does it have to be right there? Wait, I can fix this. No, because this will be in the way that way. Crap! Okay. We'll go like this. Ugh. Shit. I think every construction project I do is going to be kind of like this. Somehow this attaches to that. We'll figure out the details later. It's not necessary for this test, is it? No. Not really. We're going to test as many things on the north line as we can. That's what we're going to test. So, I should be running 2 iron, 2 copper. In theory, there could be a stone running down it or other things, but 4 trains. If this can handle 4 trains, it can handle whatever I need it to. It's my theory. I'm going to go with it. Now, I left my car parked over here, filled with train stuff. I, for some reason, had assumed I'd be moving around in it as I laid tracks. Why I thought I'd carry it with me, I don't know. Oops. Don't roll out of distance. Okay. So, oh, actually, no. I have all the stuff I need on hand. The car just had spare tracks. Okay. Very good. Very good. Okay. So, we have 2 copper trains coming from here. kind of need to test down this line too, but one thing at a time. We have 2 iron trains stopping here. Okay. That's not far enough away for them to actually switch tracks. Mistake. Okay. Where'd he go? There they are. There. Plenty of space. Right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. The trains each contain 5 cars. If we're going to do a test, it may as well be a proper test with the full cumbersome length in play. I love the way that they can handle a train facing both directions. Like, I appreciate that so much. 10 coal's gotta be enough. And only because I remembered in Transport Tycoon there were a bunch of models that did that. What? Oh, give me that. I need more coal. I need 30 more coal. And I know an easy way to get some. I could stand around and just say, "Come to me, coal," and sooner or later they'd come and deliver it. Look, there they come. Or I could just yank it out of these. Either way is fine by me. There they are. Feed me. Good. Good bots. Okay. I think I'm running faster than the car would drive. I think I'm done with cars. I think I'm done with crashing into everything, everywhere, all the time. Yeah, these need to be further out. Nope. Thank you. Yeah, this is plenty. Okay. Now. There we go. Just plant it. It's all like, no, you're standing too far away. I don't care where I'm standing. Are they attached? This is one train, right? I think they're not attached. Annoying. Take it! There, now it's actually hitched. Okay. This thing. Okay, guys. We're gonna begin this test. Okay. Okay, this is called Anders A. Olsen. You're going to go from here to Copper North A. You are, what's this one called? Ian Knowles. I'm the worst person in the universe at pronouncing things, okay? But that's okay, because no one can pronounce my last name anyway, so it all works out in the end. So, Copper North B. Now, I would actually put a note that these are used on the actual station names. I'd go change their names and just add a thing to it. Okay, Copper North, run, run. Okay. 2 trains. Now, I go over here and I do the same, but for iron. And then I can just hop into one of the trains and watch what happens as it runs it back and forth. I do have a lot of things to organize and sort out still. Okay, Kero Saibin. Okay, Kersibin to Iron North. Iron North is just sounds like a cool name for a thing. Skaverat. Then you go to the Skaverat station. Run. Run. Okay. I hop in. Oh no! You only spend 5 seconds at each station now. Excuse me? I made a mistake somewhere. What about you? What have I done wrong? What have I done wrong? Okay, so these lights, they're actually in blocks. You can see the arrows. That's the block. If there's a train anywhere on those yellow arrows, it's my understanding that this will turn red and prevent a train from coming. And they all work like that. I looked at all the yellow arrows carefully to make sure. Why do you say no path? Is this... Did I make a mistake here? No. What is your dysfunction? What have I done wrong? Okay. Okay. Look, this is Iron North A. Okay, we'll get to the bottom of this right away. Once this is going, I can just start going wild with the expansions out for resources. And I can just put in gates and go anywhere, although I'll make my gates fancy. What's happening to the copper ones as well? Why? 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 Maybe I'm using the wrong kind of... I was not clear on the difference between a chain signal and a regular signal. I don't know. You've got a clear shot. Let's check. Let's double check. Okay. In fact, you know what I can do? Stop the train. Let's see if we have a clear path or not. Let me get in the correct engine, okay? Okay. Here we go. We're just looking for obstructions in the track. Okay, going down this way. Now I need to turn here. There was a path! That was clearly a path that I just took that clearly went here. All the lights all the way were green. There's a check here. I was so meticulous about this. Okay. You're here. You're at Iron North A. And no path! Why? Why? I don't get it. I straight up don't understand. I thought the difference, it said something like this was for multiple trains and the regular signal was for 2. We're gonna try, hopefully everything doesn't crash into a giant ball of fire. I was so meticulous laying these things out. Okay, look. These are... See, I was using rail chain signals. Now I'm just using regular rail signals, okay? We're going to just straight up replace them. Once again, I wish I could just tell my bots, run forth and replace all the signals real quick with the other type. Would be handy. Honestly, the only difference I could tell between regular and chains was the regulars had, like, like when you put it by itself on a track with no context, it had like a yellow light on it, and the regular ones were just red and green. The red-green show. Once again with the Christmas colors. Did that help? Why? 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 I can't understand this. Let's follow the steps one more time. Okay. Okay. You're supposed to get to whatever, to that place. Okay. So you're here. We start going this way. Okay. There are no trains on this line. The moment we cross that line, you see all those signals go red? Nobody can travel. Nobody can travel into any of this zone because all those lights just turned red. So I go across. Okay. Following the logic, everything seems correct. Okay. What stupid mistake have I made? What stupid little mistake? Okay. Green, there are no trains in this zone. Okay. I come into this zone and suddenly all these lights turn red because they're like, oh shit, there's a train over here. Wait. Why do these lights turn red? Oh, because I could be going down the middle track? Interesting. But what if I went down this track? These turn red. I don't entirely follow why these two turn red when this train is going this direction. That's a little peculiar to me. Probably if I did this. Okay, no, you also have a yellow light. But you're confused. Why are you so confused? Because you don't have a partner. Okay. Okay, now I'm as confused as these signal lights. Never mind, I'll just rip these up and worry about this later. Okay, we've discovered one bug in my system that confuses me, but is not the main problem. The main problem is we can't get things to move at all. So, for some reason, all of these turn red when any train is in any part of this. Let's accept that. We move this way. Okay, now as soon as I get past this line, green. Everything's fine to go in this zone now. We're clear. These are now red. That's correct. That's absolutely correct. Okay. So we roll on up this way. Okay. Whoops. Okay, where's the error now? This one is now green. Everything's cool. Everything says that this direction is open all the way down. Everything is green. Why won't you move when I automate you? Why are you stuck? Why? I am thoroughly baffled. Am I incredibly stupid? Am I missing something incredibly obvious anywhere in this? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to post this fragment of the video in the forums for Factorio and see if I can get some help from the experts, because obviously I'm doing something stupid and I cannot identify what it is. I actually straight up need help to continue this game. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Then we'll continue this Let's Play when I've gotten an answer to that. Okay. They just started moving. So I went to the forums, and the tips I got, first of all, don't use chain signals for this, or actually, well, anyway, not exactly don't use, but a little clarification on the difference. But I need to pair them like this. In all cases, they have to be side by side. The moment I did that, the train started moving. So I still have to do that to the other locations on the tracks. However, okay, now you can't get there. Oh dear. They are moving. However, the placement that I used for all of these wasn't really designed to go both ways. I had spaced them out to only be going one way, because now, well, as you can see, we have a train parked where it should have never been parked. I designed the tracks and the spacing so that they wouldn't park over things like this, so when I pair them up like this, I have new problems. I have to rethink all of my signal lights if this is going to work. But it is working, and that's all we really care about. Let me nudge, for example, this train out of the way. Scooch, scooch. Okay. Okay. And this one, well, we'll fix you. We'll fix you. Okay. And if I just scooch you just a little over. Okay. Running. Yes! No, not running. Okay. Check. Success. Okay. Going. Doing exactly what you're supposed to do. Yes. Yes. Success! No, I was trying to hop in the train so I could keep up with it. Okay, has anything crashed? Do we have any spectacular wreckages? Anywhere? No? There's the other one. There we go. Alright. I'm going to spend some time fussing with signal lights, and then we'll move on to the next step. I definitely have some fussing to do with my signal lights now. Because, I don't see any of them parking across the lines now, but we saw that one happen, and it just feels like it'll inevitably happen again. Where did the copper trains go? Are they coming back? Oh well. I've got this problem now, and I can't figure out what to do about it. See, my concerns are, I need one right here, so that a train coming in would stop and wait until this track is clear. The problem I have is that I don't want a train coming this way, for example, to lay across all these tracks. But we have this problem. Where can I put these where that can't happen? Either direction. And it's not just thinking in one direction, it's thinking in... It's not even thinking in... It's thinking in at least 4 directions. I mean, the tracks go at angles, but I have to think in 4 different directions at once. And as if that wasn't enough of a problem, we have another major problem. In the future, if I play more games of this, I will have to think long and hard about these rail stations. Because a train comes down into the station, everything works just fine, but watch this weird problem. Are you ready for this? The train goes up and stops here. Now what do you think happens? It stops because there's a thing going on. These here, designed to make sure that the engines always have fuel, will start loading into one of the train cars. And then those will, you know, take up some space, but later when they come back, well, the inserters thankfully won't clog my stuff up with this nonsense. However, we still have these inserters that are... Wait a minute. My system can handle this. If something stupid like solid fuel comes running down this into these, it'll get tossed into active provider chests. But it won't get caught up in this system because it'll immediately be flown off to wherever it should be. It should actually be, in this case, over here. Or in this case, over here. Which means that this is okay. Only if I replace these smart inserters with fast inserters. Actually downgrade them. Then this system will be able to handle any crap that gets thrown into it. In theory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I'll expand out a little or something. I don't know. Theoretically. I mean, it's inelegant, it's wasteful, stupid. I can't think of any way to set them to only load an engine and not a car. On the other hand, could I put both of these signals over here, perhaps? It seems wrong to me. It seems wrong. It seems like these have to these signals should always be put where the track branches. That just feels correct. That's how it should be. And yet, because it's going both directions, which I didn't want, since I have to do it that way, I need to possibly put the train signals down like here. Way the heck in the middle of the track. But that feels really wrong to me. Like, that's just not how it should be. I think I need further testing before I go tearing shit up and rebuilding it in different ways. I can always modify the rail network later. I am just going to replace these with blues, do the double signal thing, you know, like this, everywhere that I had a signal, and I'm going to start building mines and setting trains to their jobs. And, however things go, we'll see. Don't fix what isn't broken. And I don't know for certain that this is broken. I don't know it's broken yet. We have to find that out. Alright, I got all my trains moving again. I bolstered my power system further, as you can see from the added solar canvas I've stuck in this corner here. So, I believe... Let's go ahead and ride on up. I connected all of my train... Well, not the coal and oil. I'm not worried about them right now. I'm not using coal, really, and oil is just all integrated in. We've got more oil than my oil network can actually handle at the moment. It's kind of amazing to say that, but it's true. We need to find a storage way to make this drain continuously. Yeah, we might be able to do something. Maybe not. Maybe later. Something later. Okay, we have all the ingredients in place to just start going wild with the trains. We can throw out gates and just burst forth upon this poor, unsuspecting world. They think they've seen the horrors of what my industrialization can do, but they know nothing. Nothing of what's to come. Whew. Okay. Let's start with this internal junk. For example, this over here. Let me see. What's the best way to do this? I see it in my head now. I know what we do here. I want to get a beacon in here. Let's not worry about the beacons just yet. I will figure designs that integrate them. But, for the moment... This will help a tiny bit. For the moment... So. This probably looks a little bit strange at the moment. Oh, I can scrunch these closer together. I can maximize the efficiency of removing this copper. Okay. There. Like that. Okay. So, if this seems at all strange to you... you probably figured out what I'm going to do by now. It's pretty obvious. Maybe I'm just going to run the belts like this. Okay. Then I'll just go... Doesn't even really matter. Just go like this. I suppose a train might be longer than that. I'll have to go get a train and find out. Oh, we're not going to be able to. Yes, we can. Substations! I love these things. Okay, I need pink packs to stuff in these. I need... Why so slow? I'm still having power problems? Wow. I added a lot of solar stuff. Shit. Well, I got more panels. I just don't know where to put them. I mean, this looks like a big open field, but it's filled with all these, all those blue dots there. That's pipes for all the oil. Oh, dear. I don't want to bury a resource I'm not tapping yet. This is a good empty spot. Maybe I could put them there? Yeah. Anyway, I will concern myself with that later. No. No, it's not that my system's not getting power, it's that you're only drawing power from these solar panels. Oh! Well, that was interesting. No, my power system's fine. I hope. Okay. So, train will come here. I could take 2 trains. That's so interesting. That's stupid, though. Because the second train can run over here and pick up from this one. This would be the second northern one. Look at that bounteous field. That's a place to figure out how to use beacons in. So we're just going to make this one of the stops. Admittedly, you know, we're just working inside our gates. Nope, we did have a power outage. Wow. Really? I will look into power issues. Then I will get a train going here. Then, oh, I took down one of my, radars. Gotta put that back. Yeah, so I'm gonna put power panels here. Maybe stuff some more accumulators somewhere. I'm not sure which end it needs. And then we can get back to doing stuff. I'll have a more elegant design for this copper over here. Yeah, this'll work. We'll be back shortly. I trust that all my horrid power problems have been resolved. So, now, back to what we were doing. Okay. So, first of all, this needs to be a train station now. Where's my train stations? Where's my train stations? I just had them in my hand. There they are. I knew I had them. Either that or I'm going completely mad. But first we need to measure. Okay. So. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a car facing the other direction. Alright. Oh, right, of course. How could I forget? Okay, forward. That seems correct to me. Okay. Wait, no. Only up to, that's good enough. You can have this and that. Okay, let's just dump these in place. And do I have any fuel for the other side? I need fuel for the other side. There. And lastly... Okay, lastly, actually involves power. I suppose that, you know, powering this could be important, you know, maybe. Oh, come on. Okay. What are you all doing? Oh, you're bringing me coal. Oh, yes, of course. No, you're not. Yes, you are. Okay. Slow, but steady. That means the train station needs to go right here. Okay. Interior. Copper North 1. That's not a very imaginative name, but it is functional. You will go here, and then you will go to Copper North A. Okay. Now, what I should do, what's always been the plan... Actually, I can... What am I doing? I have a train! Go. Go. Oh, right, of course. I was really going, there's no, I don't see a no path thing. What is this? Okay. It finds its way where it's supposed to go. Successful on that count. Okay. These tracks do some weird things in spots. Very good. Okay. Copper, North, A. Occupied. Is that how you spell that? It's probably not how you spell occupied. I don't care. Ah! Okay. And just like that, whenever I look down this line, check it out. As long as I do that for each one of these, I'll never put two trains to the same station unless I mean to put two trains to the same station. We will see how that goes. Ah! It functions! I wonder how long it should sit in each spot. I think it should probably stay here for a little while, at least. It can probably hold a lot. So, it can sit for a long time loading what slowly dribbles out of this. I did build a few beacons. I could possibly try to speed this up. But playing with mod packs comes later. For now, we have this. Look at it all. Okay. We need a design that allows us to make use of these beacons. Now later, I'm going to be designing wall things with panels and accumulators and laser defenses that go out there, but we don't need to. We got enough of a wall here that we don't need to worry about what's out there. And I've been upping my laser damage at every opportunity since those behemoths started being such a problem. Okay. We want to cover every inch. How many tiles wide are you? Let's do some precision measurement. Uh-oh. We have a problem. It's 3 by 3. No matter how I do my my mining equipment, I will not be able to get the center spot. So using these is, no matter how I do it, gonna mean I don't get some of this ore. Okay. The ore is pretty good with its concentrations. It's not like it has like one spot in the middle that has like one ore surrounded by 1,000. No, it's... I kind of like how it's distributed. The game's very good about, very good at that. Okay. Well, let me start by laying out this stuff. Alright. So, there I dig into my walls a little for more room. We'll see. Alright, what if I do it like this? This is more or less standard for me. Okay. I would, of course, need a gap so that I can put power lines and things in. So this is what I've been using. Packed together like this. As close as can be. Power lines. Things. Then we got these beacons, which fit exactly over one. I'll end up having 3, basically, yeah, that's... It would count, at this formation, it would hit 5 of them. 5. 5 being sped up by... I don't have the really good mod packs to throw around. I got cheap ones. 20%. But they would have been slowed down by 45%. A net positive. Yes, a net positive. Okay. If there's a better way of doing this, at the moment I don't see what it is. I'll think about this more, and maybe later on I'll have a better design. That's not so good. Okay. Let's do this slightly differently. The same basic thing, only slightly different. Okay. Yeah, this will let me hug the wall. Okay, 1, 2. It's pretty well the same thing here. Am I the only person who looks at these and thinks that they look like crossbows? Somewhere out there, someone's going to do that as a mod at some point. Just use these to fire crossbow bolts as the image. Even the back and forth motion that they do fits that. Yeah, I'd say my new walls are highly effective. Alright. We want to affect the densest concentration. The densest concentration is here. So we want one of you to go here. And I may as well put one of you here. Now, I just go grab some mod packs, obviously. Yes. So many resources. I will finally have this thing running full bore. This last one I can totally get away with this being so close. Okay. This is... one track is not going to support all of this. Oh well. Okay. And then to here, to here, to here. I just finally got my power grid working again, and here I am straining it once more. How are we looking? It was able to fully charge all the accumulators with daylight left. So solar panels are good. If I have a weakness, it'll be the accumulators right now. I'm gonna go ahead and stuff, oops, a splitter here. Yeah. Okay. Tempting to split into another track. Interesting. I have an idea. I have a very interesting idea for how I can do this station that might be way more efficient. Twice as efficient, even. Okay. Alright. Train comes to here, right? Okay. So. Okay. How about that? How about that? I'm all proud of this thing that's probably so obvious. Probably everyone has done this by now that's ever played the game. But I just figured it out, and I'm proud of the achievement. Okay. So... what? 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 Fine. I'll just, run it around. It's fine, too. Alright, I want this to be belts once more. I had it set to red wire from when I was doing a lot of wiring work. Okay. And we slap down a train, and then I discuss what I'm going to do between videos. Ho ho ho. 5. It's the size of all my trains. Okay. Obviously, I need to extend this a little. Ah! You fail me! Okay, fine. I don't know why those have such a short range. I need, like, logistics another step. Longer, longer underground, thingies for all of them. Yep. Good. Excessive. Which is good. Alright, and over here. Take that. And a little bit of power, and we can get this train on its way, and then I'll discuss what happens in the next video. So, there it is. A little trouble on this row. I need to create some kind of holding station. Well, we have logistics robots, so why not take advantage of them? Why not? I could just stick a couple of these. Yeah. Let's see, go to here, go to here, go to here. And then... so I want this one as well. Yeah, I'll go, okay, I'll do 2 more. Okay. Oh, but you see, I can't. Because you know what will happen? It's all connected to the same logic network, and it'll be stupid, and it will fly all the way over down there and back, and I was gonna have them fly a store in there and then fly over here, but they'll fly halfway across the map stupidly. Alright. Well then, we will have to use stupider methods. We can always do stupid methods. Okay. Whatever. This'll help some. So that gives a little storage that I guess might help, maybe. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. And finally, this is... Which one's occupied? North A. So this is interior copper north B. And you will go... Interior copper north B. 1 and B. Great. Whatever. Okay. Ugh. Remove whatever that is. That's a nothing. Okay, then we add copper north B. Then we say run, we hop in, and we say go! And we say you can sit there for like a long time every time you go there. Is that a bunch that didn't get loaded? I'll have to look at that when we get back. So, what am I going to do next time in between videos here? Well, obviously slap down another radar, of course. Or just nudge one of mine over a little bit because it's in the wrong spot. Okay. Happy, happy, happy. Copper north B. Occupied. That's got to be the wrong spelling. I think I just gave them different spellings. No, I misspelled it the same way twice. Congestion. That's fine. I was just standing there and it started running me over, but I have a whole lot of shielding now, so I didn't insta-die. I mean, it was only moving like 1 kilometer at the time, but 1 kilometer an hour. Okay, so I'm going to point at things with my mouse and tell you what I'll be doing. But first, let's come to a complete stop so I don't get run over like an idiot. Well, it should all be loading. This tank must have got it. Oh, well. Okay, so continuing with what I'm doing, there's some stone. I've got only 2 slots in the stone zone. I'll use those. We've got iron, copper. I'll probably leave this coal alone. I don't know what to do with the coal. Maybe I'll take it too. And copper and iron. All that's in all of these. All this oil's already integrated. All of it. Every drop is going in there, and it's more than the refineries can actually handle. So that's good. So I will hit all of these, connect this stuff up. The next time we come in, it will be making big fancy gates, designing the new node captures, the blueprints for the walls, solar panels, accumulators, and all that. And then I just drop the mining equipment in its place, and it's good to go. And they just train right back and forth. So we want to design that. And designing some big, amazing tech area somewhere. The great mind that shall produce incredible amounts of science and speed us through to the end of the game. I imagine all that will be designed in the next video, built and designed, and probably, don't quote me on this, but I suspect strongly that the game will be beaten in the video after that. At which point I can explore what other people have done and see just how much more efficient everyone else was when they played the game than I am. Okay. God, beacons are amazing. I need more mod packs. We gotta get that going. So, until next time and every time, this is Hadrix signing off.